She has such little lag on so many moves.
I don't know. I think Sheik will bring up like the better players. Like if really good players play Sheik, I mean we already see that now, but like if they continue to like really practice her, like it's gonna be I wouldn't say as bad as Meta Knight, but yeah.
I don't know, because I think she's easier to deal with than Meta Knight was, because like Meta Knight doesn't trade.
Yeah.
That was like a really big thing I felt like in Brawl, but Sheik does.
Well, the Gimps too. Meta Knight was so stupid to play against, because like, oh, I have 5 jumps and every single one of my special moves can bring me back to the ledge. Well, like a lot of characters were pretty much not viable anymore. Anybody with like a pseudo, like the most like even if it's not necessarily bad, but like if it's not an amazing recovery, then like you're dead. And I'm talking about like playing against good Meta Knights. The people who know like how to gimp you really well. Yeah, you're playing the neutral really good. I always thought like you had a good neutral game.
I think
it's just like when
I make poor decisions at times.
It's just when you start holding shield and playing passive, like that's when you give all the momentum away, and you start to lose the match slowly.
Yeah.
Like if you don't give me that momentum, like I said, Mario's like heavily based on momentum. Like he wants control. If he can't, like I don't know. He drops in tier list in my opinion. Because his neutral's good, but it's nowhere near compared to like Luigi's neutral. I think Luigi's just better than Mario, sadly. I hate to say that, but like, I love Mario still. Like I will still always play Mario, but I think Luigi is better.
Hit the tech too soon.
Yeah, that's all just edge guarding nonsense there. That's Mario things. Using the fireballs. Oh. Yes, I like that. That actually, what is it? I think it beats out my Nair because it has a weird hitbox. Not entirely sure. Test that out more, but that forward, I had a neutral air and your forward still hit me. It didn't trade either.
Okay, need to stop.
Yeah, stop throwing out moves. Just stop it. There's nothing wrong with like just jumping away and then doing your typical, you know, air dodges. Like I said, set it back to neutral. You know, don't try to end the game. Don't try to get into your opponent. Oh, I'm at high percent. I gotta get that forward smash in. No, like if you know you're not doing well or your opponent has all the momentum, just get back to neutral. Set it. Don't let me have the momentum. I will win. But the less momentum I have, the higher chance you have. That was good. That was really good. Holy crap.
Only killed because Smashville's ledges are so close. Yeah, it's just it's like, well, I know sometimes I just need to wait down there and just see what they do at times. But sometimes it's like I need to get up because I feel like sitting there I'm vulnerable.
I go for forward smash for many reasons because it covers like a good chunk of the options. It covers the neutral, but it also covers like where you just tap out. Who's Billy?
I have no idea.
Okay. If you tap out, like let go of the ledge and jump back it also covers that. Also covers regular jump if you hit him on the right frame. But yeah, like just that up smash on the ledge like that covers a lot and keeps Mario like semi-safe. Because his hitbox is really weird since he's like kind of ducking. Keeps him sort of safe. Like I can dodge your side B like if you do it too high.
And it's like invincible when you throw it.
Because like you see how he ducks, kind of. That's what forward smash is so good too. Like, oh my god, forward smash is probably my favorite as far as that.
Pull back.
Yes, it's so stupid. Like there's so many matches like Mario mains and Brawl abusing that like against Meta Knights. Because you know Meta Knight's forward smash is really good and stuff. And so a lot of people would use that. But then like Mario's forward smash beats out Meta Knight because he does that little duck thing. But yeah, that's just Mario thing. But as far as the ledge, like yeah, I usually just do when I'm playing a new player, like somebody We could play, by the way.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking, but like we could play. I either do like that. When I'm playing a new player, I usually go for the Nair because a lot of people aren't expecting it. And it knocks them back just a little bit because since it's a soft hit. You see?
Yeah.
That was a regular hit. You see me? You see how like I'm on top of you the whole time? Like run. Just get out. Like jump out. Try to get as far away from me. Like try to set it back to neutral because like at that point I'm just kind of tech chasing you. You don't want to be in that spot. In this game, it's not like melee tech chasing. Like melee tech chasing is disgusting. But in this game, like you can really get out of a lot of things. See, I read your jump there. Let's look at it there. Cool. That's a good down tilt. That's kind of like that was couch canceled, wasn't it?
No. Because you can't crouch cancel in this.
I thought you could. Or it kind of looks like crouch canceling.
Oh, just the way Falco was animated, I feel like. Too early. See? Yeah, that's a good way to set it back to neutral. Almost. The up B so much knockback. I didn't think it had that much in Brawl. Oh, it didn't stay.
I think it's better in this game. I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong, but I think it's better in this game. It feels better. Another thing, my friend Brian is funny. For those of you who don't know, it's a Mythic Llama. He's on the chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's my friend Brian. He's like, stop throwing out moves. I've heard that enough. Cause yeah, he plays Mario as well, and so I cringe every time. Cause I'm just like, why are you just throwing out moves? Like when I told you, the less you do, the less your opponent knows about you.
Yeah.
Always keep them guessing. Like, don't just throw out moves. I always throw out that dare because that's habit. I gotta stop it, honestly. And I usually do. When I'm playing against somebody who keeps catching me on those, I'm like, alright, I really gotta stop. But like, you haven't been really punishing me that much. The first couple matches, you were doing really good at like punishing my neutral air. But now I'm not doing that as much. And the reason why it's important to like adapt quicker, because like I said, you only potentially have like 2 matches in the tournament. You can get knocked out really quick. So you have to adapt during the game. Shield. You're trying to grab me. I think a spot dodge would be better. I'm not entirely sure though.
Against Fox, what I try and do is roll back. Yeah, no, I didn't hit. But like against Fox, I try gets out of his jab. I'm always holding like shield and mashing backwards. The second the shield goes up, I buffer the roll. They get away, but Mario, I always thought I can punish it if they don't know.
Well, I thought the fireball was in. I think we're the clash anyways.
I always miss face grabs in that situation.
I always try to be in the air. That's why a lot of people have trouble grabbing me. And most people will be like really aerial heavy, depending on the character. But for the most part, landing is where you want to get your grabs in. Like, most of the grabs that you've gotten on me is when I do like some kind of aerial and then land and then you grab.
I want to practice like doing like tomahawk grabs or like empty jumping and then making them think I'm gonna throw an aerial and then just running up them and grabbing them.
In order to do that, you gotta bait. A lot of bait. Which Falco, I don't know how good it is, because like the way to bait really is like with moves that look like they're bad animation. Like one of my, I'll show you in the next match when I switch. One of my favorite like characters, silly, such a silly bait, but like some people still fall for it. I'll show you. But as far as Falco, I don't know. Like, I don't know what moves he can throw out safely while still baiting, other than like empty hop.
The one I do the most is the back air.
See how like right now, like you're staying in your shield the entire time, and I'm literally just empty hopping you. And then at any moment, I could just do that. So, yeah, there you go. Punish it. You can't, like I said, you can't just let me do stuff. Or you can't just hold shield. If you hold shield, I know you're playing scared, and I pretty much will continue just controlling the game. Yep. You're doing better though. Like your neutral is really good.
Everything.
And for Falco, I don't know. I feel like if you were to play another character, like you'd probably be doing a lot better. Because there's also character limitations. Like with Mario, everybody would tell me, dude, like just switch. You know, play Meta Knight, play Diddy, play Snake, somebody else. Because I used to play Marth, but like Marth was just so boring. Marth was forward air into down tilt into forward air into side B. Like, I don't know. He was such a zoning character, and he wasn't really like aggressive. I mean, yeah, you could play him aggressive, but for the most part, he was just a spacing monster. And what I liked about Mario is that you get in there, just shove it right in their face. That's what you do with Mario. And so I just had more fun with that, and that's why I always tell everybody, like, oh, you know, what character should I pick up? You know, who's good in tiers? And I'm like, well, just play whoever you like. Just have fun. So I like that you're playing Falco, but you also have to recognize like your character's limitations.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just, I feel like he can beat a lot of people. Like that's why I don't say like I main either. I feel like both of them struggle in certain matchups, so I feel like both of them are good in others.
This is the he had this in Brawl as well.
Yeah, like,
but his up smash,
there's so many
his up
frames
smash
where
was,
you can cancel out of it.
it was so stupid. Because like people were like, oh, like if I do this is such a stupid bait. Like people were like, oh, he's up smashing, then bam, you know. Because they'll try to wait the up smash out and then you act right out of it. It's so funny like how many people still fall for that against Ganondorf though. Even those who like know, because it's a habit to like punish people after they smash, right?
Yeah.
Ganondorf has just this weird cancel that like he can punish you for trying to punish him. I also wanted to try a slower character to see how you against him. Although I play everybody like Mario, that's my problem.
Well, normally the heavier characters use a lot more of the reflector, since like they can't really get close enough to do anything even by miss, and like catch it on them will trip them easier than other characters.
Is there a type of either playstyle or character you have up matchup against?
Just rush down. In terms of playstyle.
Yeah, Shofu's good practice then. Shofu has like a real rushdown fox.
But he's also like really, really patient. I guess because we played so much that like he'll shield a lot of things I'm trying to do.
No, he plays smart. But he does a good rushdown like when I was doing Samus versus his fox. Couldn't kill me, which was funny, but like he was pretty much dominating like the early percents. I really just could not do anything. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Samus sucks, you know? That's all I could think in my head, like, I feel so limited with Samus. Like Mario, I'd be like, oh, well, I would have up beat out of this. I would have like naired that. I would have down aired something. What the?
I was trying to back air, but you footstooled it. I feel like I panic too much as well. And like do those
You,
air
like,
dodges
shield?
when I don't need to. Like the shield and just like air dodging.
I feel like
senses
you
when I
throw
don't
out-
have to.
You throw out moves that like when I knock you off, not necessarily off stage, but just like do a strong hit or something. Like you start to throw out moves, and which aren't like really good on Falco because he has like really bad animation. Like Mario, I could get by with it sort of. Like neutral air has a stupid hitbox, and like down air it's pretty quick. Like all his aerials are really kind of safe. But like Falco doesn't really seem safe. So like when you throw out a move, it gives me a lot of information. Like I said, the less I know, the better. But like when I see that you threw out a move, I'm like, well, I know when that move ends. I know what frame he can, or you know what the timing is when he can throw out another move. And so like I just calculate from there and try to punish the landing or where you're gonna be. Wow, what the?
I wasn't
You weren't
close
close?
enough.
Oh.
Because I
I
can't.
was like, I should have been dead.
Like the problem with Falcons is I can't go too close because there's a spot if you're too close to them where it pushes them up instead of out. Unlike Foxes, where Fox you can just be wherever. And if I get that up one, like especially at low percent, if I get up, you can actually punish me before I even get up from doing the down
Yeah.
smash.
Me Sword is worst. Me Sword is awful. I remember playing him and I was like, it's such a cool idea, but so bad. You played against, because I'm thinking Rushdown. You played against a lot of Falcons. Foxes.
Like slow Falcon, I think Falco handles that pretty well, but it's like a
Here,
fast
I'll
Falcon
pick a
is
character. I don't know. I'm not very good. I know Owl Babies is really good with this character. But they can be kind of rushed down. And all these rushdown characters, like I said, it's all about controlling the game. So you always want to set it back to neutral. Make sure that you're not playing their game. Because as soon as you're holding shield and like rolling and air dodging a lot, you're playing their game. Because at that point, I don't really have to try. I just have to try to like get your rolls or your air dodges at that point. Because I'm like not even worried about getting hit at that point. Because I'm like, oh well, he's playing scared. I got the momentum. Whatever. I'll just start throwing out moves. But like when you retaliate or like run away and then do something else, I'm like, oh okay, yeah, like that. That's good. It throws me off, and I'm like, oh okay, we got a game.
It's like half the time I try that, I'm doing the walk.
Shield,
and I
stop
still get
shielding.
up. What am I supposed to do with that situation?
Run away, run back, pivot, something.
It's like you're approaching me, so I feel you're like, and I'm on the ledge.
Yeah, but I also noticed that you're shielding a lot. That's just not just from playing you a couple times now, but like I'm playing a new character, so I'm like kind of doing like a blank slate sort of, trying to play like if you were completely somebody else. And I noticed that you do a lot of shields in just like the first 30 seconds of the match. So I know, okay, grabs is gonna work here, you know? I noticed that you do that same ledge thing over and over. And these things aren't bad. You could always use this to your advantage. Like if I see you're using shield a lot, it could be advantageous because like I get conditioned. I'm like, oh okay, he's shielding a lot, so I'm gonna punish it like this. And then you punish me for trying to punish you with like a pivot or something. So don't take it as a bad thing. Like these habits can always be good for like your own mix-ups. I do that with people. Like that's why I throw out down airs all the time because I want people to expect the down air. Because then I can come in with something else. Okay, don't do down air. That move has so much lag.
It was working though, because like I didn't believe it did like 16% when he got me with the aerial and landing hit.
Where's Owl Babies? You got such a good Pikachu. Did the platform mess you up?
Well, a little bit, but I was waiting to see when you would air dodge.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you were waiting for my air dodge.
I should have gotten that.
You see how I'm like, even I am setting it back to neutral like every time? Because I really don't feel comfortable with this game. Oh god. So like, I just set it back to neutral. Like, I'm not afraid to like, give up some momentum. What? Oh, he can't back grab?
I thought he could, but I guess not.
What? Okay. He can't back grab. Or maybe he was still in, like, up B frames or something? I don't know.
I like how the ledges are a mix between like the brawl and melee ones where you still magnet to them, but when you're like facing the other way, you don't.
Yeah,
so it makes it harder to recover that way.
If I were to ever play PM, like I'd probably get bodied because like I'm so used to the ledges on here now. I used to play PM like a lot. Went to a couple tournaments, did okay. I never really placed like top 4, but the people like in front of me were just too good. Like they just too good. There was an Ike main, Rayquaza, and just he is disgusting. Because I was a Samus main and a Lucas main. Yeah, Lucas. I switched out of Lucas because like everybody played Lucas. Got bored of it. But Samus was just so much fun. Samus was really hyped with the whole Super Wave Dash. But yeah, like if I were to switch back to PM, like the ledge thing is so weird. And I'm still indifferent about the whole I'm still indifferent about the whole ledge thing, like trumping and all that. Because it helps characters, but it also like I don't know. It changes the meta so much.
I liked it because it kind of like promoted off-stage play.
Well, Brawl did that just fine though. The problem with Brawl is that you could camp the ledge. I like what PM did, like the whole 5 thing and then take invincibility away.
Oh, they did it like after Smash 4.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I like that they did that. I feel like Smash 4 could have done with that as well. Not the whole 5 thing, but like how it is now. How like you you grab the ledge and then when you re-grab, there's no invincibility. I like that.
But
like,
you can
stick
still
with
like
that.
hold the ledge and take it from someone's recovering.
Yeah, but edge hogging is still a thing. Yeah. Because that's really what made. I mean, a lot of things made Meta Knight stupid, but like one of the things was the fact that he had, he was invincible on the stage, and he had like this perfect frame thing with up airs and stuff. Like you just couldn't touch him, similar to like Sheik's up B thing on Melee. And I know other characters had it too, but like Meta Knight was just so much more seen. Like everybody played Meta Knight, so.
I think they made me sad with the Brawl scene, and that the Smash 4 scene is slowly starting to do as well, as everyone's already trying to default to who they think is like the best. But I feel like a lot of characters can be good, but like they take a little bit more work than, say, Diddy.
Well, there's a lot of reasons for that. A lot of these guys want their money's worth, you know? They know that this is gonna... Like, a lot of these guys either have it as a profession or as a serious hobby, and they know, like, if they're gonna be putting money into it, they want to at least place in money.
Yeah.
Like, I think Zero does that. A lot of people don't like, I personally don't like it either, but, like, I understand why he does it. Like, Zero talks about how, like, oh, Diddy's stupid or whatever, right? Like, but then he plays Diddy. And, like, everybody knows why. I know a lot of people, like, Vinny, before he ever switched to ICs or Meta Knight, like, he was a Game & Watch main, and it was hype to watch Game & Like, it's always hype to watch any kind of mid-tier. Anything that's, like, not Snake or Meta Knight. Not to say that those aren't hype either, but, like, those were just always seen, you know? So, yeah, and then Vinny switching to, like, other things. Most people, most guys switch into like, oh god, what is that? Does that actually work? Oh my god, that's awesome. I think that works. If I just up B, you're up B.
Yeah, because mine has like hits to it, but yours is stronger. Although Falco's used to be the one that actually killed when you hit with it in melee.
Too fast. Yeah.
I
don't know, I mean-
actually said something to Falco, because he didn't in Brawl.
The what?
Like, how Fox said something to Falco, because Falco and Wolf said something to Fox, but Fox said nothing to either of them in Brawl.
Oh, I don't know. I got my volume down, but I've never heard him. I remember in Brawl, like, hearing it a lot. It was mostly Falco beating me, though. Because Falco was just so good in Brawl.
I never liked Falco, really, until Smash 4.
Falco was... I don't know. I liked him, but I could never play him. He's one of those characters where, like, I would have liked to play as him because that Gatling is just so... It looks really fun to do, the whole, you know, laser thing.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have gone speed.
Wow. There's some Beckers in here. I want to do fall off back there.
I hate that Shulk slides so much.
God, I wish I could up B out of that. I try every time, but it just never works.
I don't know why Falco's like startup is so slow on like on the third part of his jab.
Good. That's what you gotta do. Seriously, like just run away, set it to neutral. Now I have to try to get back in, you know?
Mm.
And characters like Luigi, Diddy, people with projectiles, strong projectiles. So, ooh, what? What?
I thought you might throw a move, but I saw the fireball, and so I went for that.
I still don't know how to do that counter.
You just
One where you
on the
go
ground,
forward.
you just hold towards where you're gonna get hit.
Hey. I didn't think you were gonna jump again like that. You got me.
I didn't know what you had planned, so I thought I'd just run.
Don't let me psych you out. Don't let me get in your head, in other words. Kim's Yoshi does that a lot.
That's what?
Runs away, throws eggs at you.
Yeah.
Like, she sets it back to neutral a lot. Which a lot of people would be like, oh, that's really frustrating, but like, it's kind of smart.
Yeah, because she plays Yoshi as a zoner. And then whenever I ask her to give advice, she always says, so like Yoshi's I play or whatever, she says to, like, to throw eggs, since Yoshi's, okay, I shouldn't have done that. Since Yoshi's a zoning character, I meant you should take advantage of that.
Well, since she runs away, like, and throws a couple eggs, I mean, it keeps her safe and kind of cuts off any momentum, like, that her opponent had. So it's good. It can be really aggravating to play against. That's actually one of the things I was gonna try to do. If I can. Let me play Diddy.
No, I don't need to do that.
You gotta learn. If anything, Diddy's probably gonna be the stupidest. Diddy's, I don't know. To me, Diddy's brain dead. I know, like, he does take skill, but like, and you could probably say like the same thing about Mario. It's like, oh, Mario's brain dead. He's down throw to up tilt, but like, I don't know. I feel like Diddy has more on Mario because like his up air kills much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
His up air is just so stupid compared to Mario's. Alright, give this a whirl. This is like my second time playing Diddy. Anything I do is mostly because I've like seen it.
My dash there.
God, what a stupid forward smash. Jesus. I could instantly shield. Oh my god, this is so dumb.
A lot of characters have that on their smashes.
Yeah, but he has a double. He has a double. I don't know. It is so bad. I hate that about Diddy. I feel like I could literally just run up to you and grab you.
You can. It's happened to me before.
Like, look, you're letting me though, like most of the time.
I don't know what to do. Because I feel like if I throw a move, I'm gonna get grabbed anyway.
Retreating forward there. Yeah, that was. I don't know. Diddy is pretty fast though. I'd have to see it a little bit more. See like what exactly you can do. I feel like Diddy can mess up, but like whoever's fighting Diddy can't. You know. A lot of his stuff is safe. Well, I'm not even using banana. Scary part. Alright, I'm switching to Diddy.
That was too slow.
I'm gonna play Diddy now, guys.
It's too slow to turn off shield.
Diddy's too good. I have seen the truth. I'm now a Diddy main.
No, you don't need to do that.
No, I'll play one more as Diddy just because I really wanna see like what options do you have? Cause like like I said, when I was playing Shofu's Diddy, I know what to do as Mario. You know, just up B or run away, and Mario's not faster than Diddy, but he's pretty quick. Shulk's pretty slow against Diddy, like it's really noticeable. Cause I'm catching you on your landings really easily.
Not a single one of them auto cancels anything.
You see? Like I can catch you on your landings quite easily. How do you do this? I don't know what move. That's what they do, right? They do like down tilt to grab.
Yeah, you can do one down tilt and grab after it.
What? Not what I wanted to do. God, I'm probably making like actual Diddy mains cringe or something.
That was
nice.
Side B, so I was looking for that.
But yeah, that was a good retreating forward there. Do those. The other thing you gotta anticipate is the wave shield.
Well, I noticed how you like anticipate it by like rolling, pivot, grabbing backwards. But like,
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just not expecting the person to always come forward with that.
I think Shulk has such a good zoning. I really do. I wish I played him. Like when I saw Ally and Trella play Shulk, I was like, man, I wish I could play like that. Because like I feel like Shulk is just one of those characters that can really dominate with his range. Sometimes Silentdrumr just like goes on this like streak where I just cannot touch him. Like there has been a couple matches where he just spaces so well that I just can't touch him. Like there's no way I can go in, and he covers it really well with forward air as well as pivot grabs.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say I think you should really do more pivot grabs as far as covering. And all right, I'm not gonna main Diddy. Diddy's garbage. He's stupid.